Hey guys, Crew of Blind Wave, I'm Eric.
I'm Aaron.
And we're back with Succession, Aaron. Last time on Succession.
Last time we had Ken's birthday party.
Yep, a lesser version of In the Great Multiverse. One of Ken's parties would have had the singing, the dancing, the merriment, the revelry. And
crucifixion?
the enjoyment of all the party goers.
Oh.
I would have enjoyed to see it. We didn't get to see it, unfortunately, but he chickened out.
I'm glad he did.
You don't like to see something spectacularly fail?
No.
Because that's pretty amazing. When it's not you. Yeah, but you can appreciate that it's not you. You ever look at someone real sick and you're like, oh, I'm glad it's not me.
Thank goodness it's you.
Well,
no,
but you appreciate your health, is what I'm saying there.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, appreciate your help. Well, appreciating things. Greg and Tom were trying to appreciate not going to prison because the DOJ, something came back to Logan where he was like, we're going to be good.
Yep.
And
Greg
was handling it much better than Tom, I think.
Yeah, well, Tom was trying to emotionally keep how scared he was in check. And I think that when he heard this news, he expected everybody else to emotionally support him because he did all that work, and they didn't care anyway. So he did that literally for nothing. And I think he's realizing that, if I had gone through with it, I would have done that for nothing. So.
Yeah, he also didn't like the compliment tunnel or whatever it was.
Nope. He did not.
Okay.
But who surprisingly liked it was Kendall, which was kind of weird.
Kendall is his birthday party. But the overall, the whole thing crashed. Roman and them came in, talked to the one guy, and Roman and Ken kind of had a moment that wasn't too great, and I think he pushed him.
You don't push your brother.
And he lost the package, I believe, from his kids, and that was really daunting on him.
Yeah.
So.
And now I think about it, I think I exclusively pushed my brother as a form of communication for the first couple of years, so.
Did you ever go through a vagina tunnel?
Have a good birthday, okay, fuckface?
You pushed your brother like that?
I was little. He could take it. I got big quick. I mean, he went to college when I was in 5th grade, I think, so. We weren't really peers.
Gotcha.
That
makes sense. So you had to really try to get big quick.
Yeah. And you know what? I did it.
Which one did the flying elbow off the bed? Was that one of you guys? That was you?
Yep. Well, my brother did that to me.
To you?
Yeah. Tried to catch him, snapped.
Yeah.
We had to go to the hospital at midnight. Mom made him go too.
I'm not sleeping, neither are you.
Yep. He had to sit there and watch as they poke and prod him. Ow! Just sit there and take it.
Look at it. Look at it.
You're here. And that's nice.
Thanks.
That's nice.
If you jump out on someone on the road in the middle of the night, hit him on the head, and shout, "I'm not ambushing you," it's still a fucking ambush.
I won't believe it. Why isn't Shiv here?
Oh, because this is just inner circle.
Siobhan Roy, who sends her apologies, she's working on strategy. And Kendall Roy, who's not attending.
Hey, wow, they really tried to cut her out, huh?
Kendall and Logan Roy are recused, hence. And then we'll move on to discuss acquisitions.
He's just standing outside. It's the last time when he was in the room. This time he's taking himself out of the room, but he's right there.
I've asked Mum if we can talk to her, and I think we should do it together.
Do what?
Talk her out of it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
And she's sick of everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you in the office next to mine, and you're gonna be my sexy secretary.
The fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know. We're working on it.
Ongoing process.
Pretty.
Such a contrast from what we were hearing earlier.
Oh, it's a narrow gate.
I thought he was gonna hit that corner.
That just means it's really old, right? Because they didn't have big wide cars like that.
I suppose, but they're only as wide as the roads are, right? Probably easier to turn a horse.
Your father would rather not, as I understand it, be together with you, as far as possible.
And so what is your son getting? And what is your ex-husband who you hate getting?
The priority goes to the ex-husband and not the son. Does that mean his whole family or just him? Like his kids too?
You ever met the Pope, Con?
Yeah, huh? I met one a couple of popes back with Dad.
Couple popes back.
Full fat pope. Complete pope.
A real full fat
A
book.
complete pope.
Everything okay, Con?
He's just not looking at anything.
Yep.
Journalists are so fucking friendly in my experience.
What do you do? Do they have like a system in place for that, or is this just
I mean,
an inevitability?
He's gonna have to face it at some point, right?
If he becomes president, you're right.
Especially,
yes.
Laurie, we're gonna walk down. Can you catch up?
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
Okay, I thought so. I was like, did she bring a dude?
I need you to stop sending me the items.
The dick pics? Don't want pictures of my dick? No. Okay. Don't open Pandora's box. There's just more dicks in there.
He can say the worst stuff and it's so charming.
There's something that's just so funny, but then he's such a terrible person other times,
Yeah.
you know?
What do you expect me to survive on? Macaroni and memorial services.
That didn't work out.
You know, apparently we're meant to hate Peter because he was smart enough to get a scholarship and bought his own furniture.
Bought his own furniture is a weird thing to say, isn't it? I feel like I bought my furniture. Did I buy all my furniture? Maybe like you could get it from family or something.
I've
Maybe? I don't
never
know.
bought anyone else's furniture.
Dude, where's Greg? I guess he wasn't invited.
Well, the mom doesn't know.
Oh, hey, there he is. He's here.
He looks great. White pants.
What the fuck's going on there?
Why is he with her?
Yes, yeah, I'm aware of what you're saying.
It still could work for you.
I get it, guys.
Damn these two.
Why not? We put a man on the moon.
They're so mean.
How's your marriage going? Are you gonna have children?
How is your marriage going?
I hate him, but I could listen to those two go on forever. Just people watching.
Maybe he's just going to Macau and he's feeling lucky. Maybe.
Hey, Lucas, call me. Are you high?
Tom's theory.
It's his thing. He's a trickster.
Okay, well, sounds cool.
Well, that's not someone that you want to trust with everything that you have
With your
going
business?
for yourself.
Who the fuck are my kids?
What a surprise. Ken doesn't know where his kids are.
Oh my God, Roman.
Ken surprises know where his kids are.
Will you make me the most happiest man / most bulletproof candidate in the world?
Can I propose at your mom's wedding?
Okay.
People are looking well.
Yeah. Ah.
Be pleased to say yes.
Ah.
Can I have a little think?
A little think on it. Oh, the cringe almost took me, but I got through it. Not today, cringe. Ah.
Should you propose at someone's wedding? I'd say no. Proposing in public? It's okay. It's like a real public event, you know?
He does not give a single solitary fuck.
Maybe it's all fine. Maybe they just share a big bed together and they watch Friends reruns and drink milkshakes.
Maybe it's fine.
We're working on a big deal, and so we just got hit by a torpedo, and it's
Oh,
not a thing that I
Shiv,
can...
don't be silly. Go have fun with Mom. I can manage. She's not even that involved.
Yeah. See you later.
Damn.
Anything I can do, just let me know. Very kind.
He's just in control.
He wants me to get the dipshits on Downing Street to make him Lord fucking Seat Sniffer of Pantyhose.
Pantyhose. I don't know why his pantyhose.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Hey, Dad.
Ken, he doesn't want to see you. He doesn't want to talk to you.
Was Shiv like so attractive that this was distracting most of the scene?
I've already been distracted.
Right?
Don't
I
point
mean,
more.
come on. Like, you can't do that in a TV show. I can't pay attention. It's beautiful scenery. I want to look at the scenery. You know?
It was the tonal shift from the... Well, not tonal shift, I guess, but it was Roman, and then it cut over to her entering the scene.
He lost his place in Pimlico. Ooh, got a very big heart.
Well, I suppose opposites attract.
I mean, if he's actually working the nursing homes and like trying to make them better.
It's reopening the divorce agreement?
I might have been a bit of a spotty mother, but you've been a shitty daughter, so Truth is, I probably should never have had children.
Well, dang.
I should have had dogs.
Well, you could have had dogs.
No, not with your father. He never saw anything he loved, and he didn't want to kick it just to see if it would still come back.
Dang.
Your dad thinks Matsson's trying to humiliate him.
Well, he's not. So Dad just needs to write it out.
Might make you look foolish.
I'm getting very pally with Lori. I might try to fuck him, see how that fits into our disgusting mess.
Do not try to fuck Lori. What do you think about going to see Matsson?
Save the deal, fuck Lori, lead the company into the promised land. Fuck Jerry. It's gonna be a great week.
She's so funny.
No, do not.
Do not try to fuck Lori.
Brought some food that's good for me.
Yeah, it seems a shame. You know, Marco's.
They brought
chef.
He does not want to eat the food.
That one's fair.
That's so funny, Kendall. Oh, that's so funny. Come on, Logan. You know he's fucking with you.
You like mozzarella?
Not much.
Try this.
Oh, God.
There you go. Try it.
Oh my God. Dude, just acknowledge the joke. You don't have to do that.
He used his grandson to test the food.
I want out. That's all it was.
You offered at my birthday, so.
That was for fun.
Just to ruin his birthday?
Turned black bile into silver dollars.
Oh, you just noticed, did you?
Yeah, maybe I did.
Oh, fuck off.
I don't want to be you. I'm a good guy.
How long was that kid alive before he started sucking in water? I ain't cleaned up your shit, and I'm a bad person. Fuck off, kiddo. Good night. We're out of here.
That didn't last long, and I was wondering if it was gonna come up again at some point. I've kept waiting for a long time. I feel like
There's 3-4 extra frames earlier with that guy. I'm like, they're bringing it up.
he used his grandson to test if the food was poisoned.
Let's have a baby.
Jesus.
Destroy it.
Yes.
Raise it to the ground, yeah?
Right. I mean, except me.
Yeah, except you. Tell me anything, do anything to me.
You say anything to me. Go on.
You're not good enough for me.
Oh, right.
No, I'm
Yeah.
way out of your fucking league.
Oh, you think so?
Challenge.
Even though I don't love you.
Uh-huh.
They're just role playing.
Man, tell you what, she was too distracted, but I got distracted from that. Jesus.
You're not good enough for me.
Oh, God.
Hey.
What's gonna happen with these two?
Hey. Oh.
Hey.
Wow.
Greg, what are you doing?
Just checking the old watch there. I can't believe it.
What are you up to today?
I can't believe it.
Everyone knows what you're thinking, and it's disgusting. Well, yeah. Sorry about him. Lori, how the hell are you?
Damn.
Yeah.
Lori, how the hell are you? Lori, like, that's a good guy.
Right?
You know, like, what's gonna...
That was pretty spicy pillow talk last night.
Yeah. Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
I think he's worried about how real it was, right?
Yep.
Sometimes I think, should I maybe listen to things you say directly in my face when we're at our most intimate?
That's a bit manipulative.
Care about the things you say
Man,
directly to my face.
she can gaslight.
You know, I don't just automatically get them if we divorce or something like that. If that's the thing that concerns you.
No, I wouldn't have necessarily.
She has a lot of information.
So we could be looking at like 10 years?
Before having a kid?
That's 2.5 Olympics.
When you put it like that, it's... No.
That's his measurement of time.
You change your mind, they destroy them. It doesn't bind you.
Gives her a way out, but
I would
it's...
want you to have my babies if I died.
Jesus. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Oh, thank you.
Oh. Oh my God, Aaron. Oh.
It's like a way of leaning towards the having a kid, but not actually having the kid, right? It's like we're closer now, but not quite there.
Tom is so good. He plays that so well.
Sometimes I think, should I listen to the things you say directly to my face?
Yeah. She does to him what she accuses her parents do to everyone else. Over and over.
That's the thing. Each one, they hate their father for the thing he does, but then they do the exact thing that like the father does.
Right.
What makes me think of Indiana Jones?
This place makes me think of Varekino on Naboo.
Come on, I'll hold your hand.
Piss off.
I think this is the place that they filmed the lake retreat in episode 2.
Maybe.
It's beautiful.
It's great. It's great. I'm just not feeling great.
Jeez.
I get way too into people and then they disappoint me.
Firing people is like 85% of why I get up in the morning. But,
Just want to get myself the best of everything.
Okay. Okay.
You want to tell them together?
I'm not really inside the details.
Everyone always wants to back out of the bad news.
Matson's gunning for a merger of equals.
Dad?
But the guy isn't a fuckhead.
He's thinking about it still.
I mean, he might respect the ambition. And that's a hell of a thing to
Because
ask
I can
for.
win any bout with a boxer fuck, but I don't know how to knock out a clown.
Damn. Damn.
That was great.
Jesus.
It dilutes the family thing so much that he ends up being the successor instead, you know? Like, that could be the thing that happens. Ton Roman. You don't need to give him little to text to say that?
Don't send her.
Sit wherever you're comfortable.
Why is it?
Did it say dad? Oh my God.
I need 5.
Dude, look at him.
Jesus. Yeah, that's.
The cringe took me.
I don't get it.
Well, he honestly, he's weird about.
He's weird about Jerry, yeah.
No, I think it's a potential problem.
Damn.
Everyone says that he used to get jerked off by his personal trainer, and now there's this Jerry thing. It's a.
Well, you know what? She did tell Tom this. I'm gonna start fighting.
Yeah.
Roman!
Jesus. She didn't even get out of there yet. Oh, fuck, man. Oh, God.
You?
Hey, I put in a good word for you.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. I don't even think
I'm not a radical feminist, Dad, but I think perhaps we should not fire her for receiving pictures of my dick.
Most importantly, to see if you're okay.
It's not a big deal.
So is this or something like this happened before?
I can't recall.
Mm-hmm. You being in such a delicate position as interim CEO, if you can't deal with your own sexual harassment, then it's not a good look.
I can cope.
You should report him to HR, because if you don't, it could be.
She's going for the throat.
I wonder if we shouldn't just kick this all the way up to the board.
Dang. Ken's already out, right?
Yeah. Dude, she's terrifying.
All these people are so terrible.
How she's so terrifying.
They're so terrible, people.
Run, Tom, run, you beautiful man, run! You can be happy somewhere else. She will never be happy. You know? Oh, Kendall.
No. Is it empty? Okay.
He could drown.
His face in the water?
Yeah. He could drown. He could die. He could be dead. This is after you will die.
Way. Maybe he's thinking about the. Oh, do you think he's like thinking about the other kid, the guy that was in the car? Think it's like that, or do you think he's like?
I don't know how you don't think about that all the time.
Sure.
Every day.
Just having his dad talk about like how long was he under the water. Is he messing with that, or is he like drunk and falling asleep?
I think he's drunk and falling asleep, and that's how you die.
Yeah. Sure.
Like at first I was
You
just
even
kind of
being a
thinking like,
fool.
man, is this what your life is going to be like? You get $2 billion and you just go and you waste away and do nothing and, you know.
Well, you didn't get the money yet, right?
No, but then it turned into, oh my God, I think he's dying.
It is crazy watching a lot of these people where they're like so unhappy with like wherever they are.
Yeah.
Right? Like even Matsson, where he's like, oh yeah, place great. I'm sleeping on the floor because I gotta get the best bed. And I'm like, yeah, here's a view, you know, like, and like, fucking Rome's like, yeah, water, boats. I'm like, man, this place is beautiful,
Right?
and you guys just don't care.
It's the amazing thing about people. We can make anything normal.
Yeah.
And they have the, like, he said, I need the best of everything, right? You can have the best of everything, and eventually that's your normal. And then you're just, that's what I did that night.
I guess
and it's
so.
not special. But they don't have to wonder, am I going to eat? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
This episode had like so many moments and so much going on. From
Dude, like Connor's engagement, what I thought was like what gonna be the craziest in the moment is like it's like 7.
Yeah, I know. I don't even think I wrote it down here. I'm gonna make sure I write it down.
Right?
Because like you have even the dinner with like the son, like, here, you like mozzarella?
Oh, dude. Like
what
I
a
thought it
power
was
move
fucking
that, right?
hilarious when Kendall's like, oh wait, that was my, you know, like I imagine that was a joke he made like in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why I felt like Logan would be like, okay, that's funny, you know? But
no, it's like,
it's not even if he actually thought he had done anything. I don't think he actually thought Kendall had done it. He's just showing like you joking about this, like I am that. Like when he says, I think you're an evil person, like he is an evil person, you know? It's crazy that he was just so like he just took his mask off and showed you like I'm capable of that. Don't joke about it. You know?
Yeah.
Terrifying. And that's your father.
Guess. I don't know. Just to bring them out too, and I don't know. Bring the grandkids. Like one of the things I thought about too is like, well, you know, Kendall's not. He doesn't want to see Kendall. Does he want to see his grandkids? You know?
Yeah.
But it's like I'll use them too. Is what it felt like.
I'll use them too.
Yeah.
This is crazy. I think that last episode was kind of like, oh, they have a Skarsgård in here. That's a cool cameo. But now that I'm like thinking about who they're setting this person up to be and like what they're doing right now, he kind of feels like he's like he could be one of the like another Logan, like another Alexander the Great that eventually gets to the point where like, oh, there's nothing else to win.
Yeah.
I need to look for a peer. Or
I want
need
to know
look
people's failures.
Yeah.
And I can. What do you say? I can ream them and I can push them and I
Yeah. Like that's the new experience for him because he has everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's like the next evolution of Logan's quirk.
Well, that's what I was saying. They said about this will really dilute the family shareholds, and I'm like, if something like that does happen, is this guy the one who is going to be the successor? Like, it must not going to be Ken, right? Rome now, especially after this last incident, and then he never seems to respect Shiv.
Yeah,
and I don't think he's going for Connor. You know, he didn't even pick him for president. You're gonna pick him for his company. You know, I just wonder if like it's gonna be someone outside of the family, and really the successor is not gonna be any of the kids. The line that the mom said was so good, where she was like, I remember exactly what it was like. I've never seen him like love anything that he didn't want to kick and see if it came back. And I was like, geez, man.
Right.
Like I feel like that makes a lot of sense
Yeah, Logan Roy is evil.
Hits people all the time. Whether it's Ken with like what he had just now, right? Yeah. Is Ken gonna come back after what I just did? The things I've said to Shiv, what I've done for or not for Roman, you know, like I don't know.
Yeah, and the way that conversation happened with Kendall, he's like, "Figured it out, did you? Just figure it out, didn't you? You know, like you've been benefiting from this. How are you that dumb not to think this is what's happening?" Mm-hmm. And he's just so bold-faced and to say that, like, yes, I'm evil, but so is the world. That's what's fair. Mm-hmm. That's what he's saying. It's crazy. And that's your father, you know?
It was interesting because in that moment too, I thought about it where like he was kind of like saying other stuff, and then he's like just figured it out, didn't you? And it kind of like the tone kind of feels different between the two of them.
Yeah, it's like you very rarely get to like have Logan take off and just look at you like with his real face, you know, his real words. Because at every moment he's always like selling. He's selling a relationship he has with you, but at almost no moment does he ever think that he's not selling. But right there, he didn't feel like he was selling. He was like mocking him. And that's just one part. Yeah. Dude, the Siobhan Tom, you're not good for me enough for me thing. And I don't know what the hell it was about Italy, but Siobhan plus Italy equaled distraction.
Sure, yeah.
Except for Tom. When Tom was added into the scene, it like took away her magic. Like the glow went away, and I got to see how terrible she is and how much like her father she is. You know?
No, all of them have that moment.
Oh.
Of, like, being just like their father, even though they complain about what their father does. What he does, you know? But yeah, no, that moment there, like, I watched him like, okay, interesting role play. And then Tom later being like, yeah, what was the line? I start to wonder if I should pay attention to what my wife says to my face.
In our most intimate of moments.
Yeah.
He's saying like, hey, so when we're most vulnerable and you get to have any fantasy you want, in your fantasy, you don't love me. Like, I'm not saying that's a problem, but like, why is it first? You know?
Yeah.
It's so devious, man. Because the next morning, she has to look at him and say, no, it was a lie. But that's like the most honest she's ever been. And when she did it, she had that mocking look on her face, and it just feels so evil.
Yeah.
But I can't blame him. Look what happened. Like, look who raised him.
Well, and she starts it off with, let's have a kid, right? Like, let's have a baby.
Yeah.
But then the next day when it's like, well, when you said that, did you mean it? She's like, well, yeah, you know, we'll take the parts and put them away. And like within 10 years we can have a kid. Yeah. But there's no commitment now, right? And if we break up or if one of us goes into a coma,
right,
they can destroy it. We don't have to worry about anything. Like, it's that hitting that moment of like, let's have a kid, so he's excited.
Exactly.
And it built up to that.
Yeah.
And then
she's a salesman just like her
dad. We're not going to worry about it. We'll do this. And it's kind of like that.
Yeah. What she's really asking for is, you know how you want a child right now? What I'm asking for is not just the last possible second, but past that I can make that decision. So the opposite from right now. It's crazy that she sells it on the emotional moment.
Yeah. No, she does. And then she flips it so that it's
like, God,
what I told you was right. Here's how I feel now.
Yeah.
So she got the moment she was wanting, you know? There's moments I feel so bad for Tom, and there's also moments when Tom is just one of the worst as well, right? Like,
well, because again, Tom isn't wondering where his next meal's going to come from. So I can't feel so super bad for him.
Yeah. Sure.
He's benefiting.
What was the line he said?
And he knows a lot of shit.
Well, if I died, I'd want you to have my babies.
He just...
Would you?
The attacks upon my limit of cringe this episode was this full force. Like, there was, like, seriously, like 4 or 5 scenes that were just trying to crack me. And almost none of them did, except for the one.
Wait, which one?
I mean...
Which one did? The wedding didn't? The proposal didn't?
No, the proposal didn't.
The moment with Shiv and Tom? Either moment? Or the dick pic moment? Or
the dick pic moment. The dick pic moment is so powerful because you are in the moment with him. You don't hear about it. It doesn't happen. You have to get caught up. They edit it so that in every moment you understand what's happening. So that when he makes eye contact with his son,
he looks so
and he's down here like Gollum in the bottom of the shot, it's so emotion-inducing. I shouldn't feel bad for this little shit, you know?
Yeah, because he's like the worst one.
Yeah.
Like he does some of the worst things and doesn't seem to care about anybody except for himself.
And Jerry said no.
And now Jerry's, I think, trying to play both sides to see where the ball's gonna go, kind of thing. Did Jerry ever send anything, or was it just like it showed Jerry put down her phone and then it showed him?
She never sent.
Because I swore I saw Jerry's name at one point, but I don't know if I put it in. But then later, or not much later, but it showed Logan holding his phone, and I was like, oh, he looked like he was in a text message. I wonder who he's talking to. And then whenever, it was like the last second of like what he sent. And I was like, wait, did the top of that phone say Dad?
Jesus.
And I couldn't believe it.
Right?
And then Shiv she said she's gonna fight. She's pushed so hard against Logan there. She was hard on Jerry.
She was going to destroy her brother to take him out of the running. Like, she's going from like, I'm one of the three to I make this action, I win.
I'm the only one.
Yeah.
When she walked out, she goes, I put in a good word for you.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah. And it's crazy that I didn't really consider how much she actually was holding back. Because, I mean, we saw what she did to Kendall. Why would she not be... Of course she would be willing to do this to Roman.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't think what stops them from going this far is because they love each other. It's like, at a certain point, they're just kind of like, ooh, I actually am willing to do this. Ooh.
Yeah.
And they're dangerous because I guess maybe he doesn't agree, but their fathers taught them well.
Yeah. Well, and even her mom was saying, like, you knew how to twist the knife,
at 13.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You chose your dad, like, was her thing. Like, she said, I wasn't a great mother, but you weren't a great daughter, and you chose him, and I was just trying to give you what I thought was best. And
yeah, she had the moments like, you're doing it right now. Like, you're trying to hurt me.
Every moment she has, like, that's... I think if we go through and watch more, that's what we see her do the most probably, is like, here's Tom and what Tom's suffering with and stuff like that, and I'll twist the knife, and I'll come out at an advantage and make you feel worse, right? And it's kind of what she does in every moment.
Yeah, but you never ever want to hear your parent regret having you. You know? Like, that's like the solemn covenant that you're never taught, which is trust your parents. Like, you were just born with that instinct. So to have it be betrayed that way, like, I would be like, hey, even if you feel that, like, don't tell your kid. Like, you know, you have a responsibility for them, for their feelings in that regard. And as bad as that person's life is, it's tough to say, like, hey, you shouldn't have done that. Like, it's unfair, but you're the parent, they're the kid. Unfair is just part of it, you know? And it's why this show's so good, because, like, in one moment when she's talking to Tom and dismissing his, like, actual, like, honey, I need this or I'm going to unravel, you know? And she just dismisses him. I can hate her. But then in that one moment, she gives a look after her mom says, I regret having you. And I'm like, oh.
It's,
you know?
It really bounces with, like, who do I hate most in this scene right now? You know? Because sometimes it's Shiv, sometimes it's Roman, sometimes it's Kendall. And then other times I feel so bad for the things Kendall's going through, you know? It just bounces around so much.
It's like they're so bad, but I've been around them now so long that I'm normalizing their badness. And
it's like Logan being like, is this just this is a Roman thing?
Yeah.
Right? It's like, that's just Roman?
Yeah.
Like, that's what he was doing with it. And it happens, I guess, with them just...
Yeah.
We see so much bad stuff. It's like Logan being like, to justice. It's like, but we really did, like you said, Shiv's like making that face. Like, we really did some terrible things.
Yeah.
Like, the justice really isn't that we don't get any, you know,
and it was a face
consequence.
Like, that look she made too, like, she did not control that expression. It happened because she couldn't take the hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Yep, I wrote a couple of times, so beautiful, it's distracting, this is a problem, Schiff plus Italy equals heart. Just...
That's
right head in a blue dress, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What can you do?
Blue dress is always the best.
It's frustrating the power it has over oneself, isn't it? It's frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do anything about it. This is like no matter my willpower, I just can't do anything.
You're just stuck.
It's supposed to be like what Superman deals with when he deals with magic. He's like, oh, damn it. I can't do anything about it. My incredible willpower does nothing.
Man, and we didn't even talk about, like, Sandy and Stewie.
I know.
That was just like a little bitty breadcrumb in the very beginning, and it's like, you know what?
Do you think
too many other things to deal with?
I feel like what they're doing to them, this guy's doing to us.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like this guy's like, he's kind of like coming in here, and we saw just a little bit this episode. Like, oh no, he has that like Michael Jordan energy, where it's like, no, if I'm not the best, I'm the worst. So he cuts everybody down as he's dunking on them, you know. And this guy like has won everything, I guess, ever, and now he's trying to win this. So we'll see.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know who's gonna come out on top with all this.
Mm-hmm.
But
and we're giving him half. Like, he asked for half, and
Matsson?
Logan, like,
He wants equality.
Logan looked at Roman and he's like, he's not a fool, and like, I can deal with not fools.
Yeah, what was his line of like,
What he
I can
said.
I can fight a boxer, but I don't know how to fight a clown
Yeah,
or something?
I can win a bout with any boxer fuck, he called him, but I can't knock down a clown.
And now he's looking at his son being like,
Yeah.
what's wrong with you?
Yeah, yeah, right, man. Oh.
Oh, man.
And is Kendall dead?
No! Guys, we'll be back next week with more Succession to find out what's going on with Kendall and all the other chaos of Roman and Jerry and a lot going on.
A lot going on.
But you can also check it out right now if you don't want to wait till next week. Early access available over at blindwave.com. So check out that and more all over there.